Welcome to Glendale. We're very excited about our annual Crossing Festival, and you can see the parade trying to work its way down through the crowd, and we're ready for the Grand Marshal entering the parade, the Sheriff's Department leading the way. John Ward and his staff are very intricate in our plans. I can't say the right word, but anyway, we're glad that we can invite you into Glendale and share this great parade and festival with you. Our Grand Marshal this year is Wayne Hayes. Wayne Hayes used to own the hardware store that was located where the Whistle Stop restaurant is. He and his father had the hardware store for many years. Wayne left Glendale, went to E-Town in business with the JMF Hayes Insurance Company, and no relation. And then Wayne has served our community as a charter member of the Glendale Lions Club. He served in the Army. Just a great man. He graduated from Glendale High School in 1939, and Mike Cummins and Bobby Jack Murphy joined me here to do the parade today, and that was the year both of them were born.
Yeah, right. You know better than that. You know better than that, Mr. Bell.
No. Should have been.
Well, here we go. We are at the 2017 Glendale Crossing Festival Parade. Bobby Jack, what do you think, man?
I tell you, I was talking to Brother Bell before this and you, I think with the weather that we got today, this could be a record-setting crowd. It's looking that way anyway.
I guarantee you we're going to have a record-setting crowd today. And we just love people to come to Glendale every year.
I guarantee you it's a beautiful day. That's what I guarantee you. It's a great day.
Sheriff's Department, how are you doing there today, sir?
Historic Glendale.
Yes, it is.
Crossing
Very
Festival
historic.
started in 1976. Byron Crawford was the Grand Marshal of the 76 parade.
Wow.
And he rode a mule. The parade went from east to west that year. Found out it was a little bit too long to walk from Mud Splash Road into town, but
Yeah.
it was great.
Okay. All right, here comes the Elizabethtown Police Department down here in Glendale.
Yeah, of course, Elizabethtown Police Department just welcomed in. Tracy Schiller, of course, is retired, and
great man,
Jamie,
Tracy.
he certainly is, and Jamie has taken over and looking for great things out of Glendale, out of Elizabethtown, coming down here for Glendale. What's the first car we got coming up?
Grand Marshal.
Grand Marshal. 96 years old.
96 years old. Wayne is a Grand Marshal and a grand man. So when I called him and asked him to serve as Grand Marshal, he started crying, and that just tickled me to death. Here comes Representative Guthrie.
Yeah, Brett Guthrie.
From Bowling Green up here today.
And we're glad to have him here in Glendale.
Well, he knows Glendale.
He does. I've seen him in the Whistle Stop a time or two, eating a meal or two.
Good to see the representative behind him.
Hey, how are you guys?
Congressman, how are you?
How are you doing?
How you doing? Congressman Brett Guthrie. Glad to have you here in Glendale today.
And this guy in the back of this truck,
Dennis Parrott.
is that who that is? Is he a state senator?
He is a state senator.
That's what it says on his truck, state senator.
How you doing, sir?
He knows.
Not only a state senator, but a proud granddaddy, too. Uh-oh.
Now, Jim's got the car.
Jim Duplessis driving the car. Look at there. Thunderbird.
About a 56 or 57.
Oh, Mike Bell.
Oh, man, we got Wave 3 TV. I believe that's Kevin Harnett coming down through here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Kevin Harnett, Wave 3. I asked him to come, Bobby Jack, and he made it.
Debbie Donnelly, yeah.
Say hello to him.
Go say hello to him, and he's out tracking storms. Looks like Brian Good is actually riding shotgun, so.
And leading the tractor is
Kevin Harnett. They call him Canad.
leading the tractor, gentlemen. Leading
What
the
do we got
tractor.
going on here?
This John Deere,
Poppin' John.
Wait a minute. There are tractors in the Glendale Parade?
Oh,
not
many
as
of
many as they used to be. That it was Jerry Walker on that John Deere, and Glendale was originally named Walker Store, and then it changed to Walker Station, and then in 1859 they changed the name to Glendale. But that was one of the descendants of the Walkers. And here comes Matthew Crane. Matthew is on a John Deere. Matthew is another Glendalian with great roots.
Glad to have him here today. All right, Bobby Jack, what we got coming here? Looks like a fire car to me.
Lakeview Fire Department, yes indeed, LFD. Man, we're talking about a 40 Chevrolet there. I'm not really for sure.
Oh, look at that old Chevy.
That nice GMC right behind that.
It's a good looking car. And again, we are coming to you from the historic Glendale Crossing Festival Parade. Mike Cummins, Bobby Jack Murphy, and Mr. Mike Bell. We call him the mayor of Glendale.
Among other things.
And I'm going to try to keep count today on the number of tractors that get through here. Right now we're 2-1. We've had 2 John Deeres and an Alice Chambler, and here comes, it looks like another sea of green.
Oh, yeah. Got a lot of them Poppin' Johns down here in Hardin County, Kentucky now, baby. Let me tell you.
Oh, you said Poppin' Johns.
Poppin' John.
I thought you said Papa John.
Yeah,
there.
no, Poppin' John. Poppin' John Deeres. They love that poppin' sound.
It's from Union, Kentucky.
If we say Poppin' Johns too much, maybe he'll be our Grand Marshal next year. We'll get John Schnatter down here.
Oh, now,
Bring
now
us some
you're
pizza. All righty. All right, here we go. We got an old McCormick Farmall there. That's from way back in the 50s there. And another John Deere coming up the side. Bobby Jack, have you ever been on a John Deere? I'm sure you have.
I have been on a John Deere a time or two, International Harvester, and even set with my grandfather on them Alice Chamblers.
Probably out there in Lebanon, Kentucky.
Oh, just a little bit, yes, sir.
All right, here comes the Glendale Fire Department. They take care of us in here. We're proud to have them here. They serve us well. They help us with all the festivals and all the events that we have here in Glendale. Hats off to the Glendale Volunteer Fire Department.
Yes, they do great work, and of course, so much of the Glendale Fire Department, too, being this close to I-65, they're called out so many times out onto that dangerous highway when things come up. So when you see a member of our fire department, Glendale or any other, please give them a lot of room and a lot of help when they're out responding.
Yeah. Got to have those first responders. Appreciate them.
And following the fire department comes another car, Dan Zanetti's car. And I don't know which one of Dan's grandchildren, but Dan was a very integral part of Glendale. Passed away about 2 years ago.
Well, last year it was his oldest son.
Oldest son has gone to Hanover. Grandson.
I'm sorry. You're.
And his
Well, I was going to say you're correct, but
I
people
actually
already knew that.
They knew that.
I actually believe one of Dan's daughters is driving the car this year. I believe that's a young lady in that car.
See, you're younger than me. You can see further.
Yeah.
I think it's a 1968, 69 Charger.
Yes.
Dan was proud of that car, and
Oh,
Dan
he was.
Tanetti did a lot to help us out in Glendale. We miss Dan
68.
Tanetti.
Yep, Michelle Goodman driving that car.
I see Michelle.
Dan's granddaughter and great-granddaughter's in the car.
Can we ask her to smoke the tires?
Look at that old Ford.
Got a nice horn on there. Yeah, that's a good looking Ford. Glendale Crossing Festival Parade 2017, right here in historic Glendale.
Those Fords over the years have run a lot of moonshine through the
Central
South.
Hardin Fire
That's right.
Department. One of the sad things about the Glendale Parade is that we don't really have sidewalks and people don't really stay on them.
You can actually come walk down the street and be a part of it.
You're a part of the parade. Just go with the flow.
Well, we do appreciate everybody that comes out every year to the Crossing Festival. It's always the third Saturday in October. We'll put that on your calendar if you're watching us on TV.
I think we got Sonora rolling up here, Mr. Bell.
Yes, sir. These volunteer fire departments add so much to each community. Unpaid, they get out and they work hard and they train hard and they respond at very inconvenient times.
Yes, they do.
But when they respond, it's because they're needed.
Oh yeah, how you doing, man? How you doing there, Riley?
Sonora Fire and Rescue.
I don't know if she's going to have a pie with her today, but it would be nice if she would. I see Mama Prophet.
Mama Prophet, boy, her pecan pies, a second on the lips, eternity on the hips.
Now there's a good one.
I've seen those pies go for more than $2,000.
Yes, sir.
I've seen them go in about 10 minutes.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Well, we got a couple more farm hauls coming up. Good-looking tractors.
I'm thinking we're running a tie right now on farm hauls and John Deere.
Yeah, you see a lot of farm hauls and John Deere's down here in Hardin County, Kentucky.
And a little Ford down to the thing. I don't think I've seen a Ford tractor quite that small.
Yeah, that's a little one there.
That's D.R. Miller. He's a local resident also.
And he loves to fix up little tractors. He does it all the time. He's got 3 or 4 of them.
He's always fixing up something.
And he'll get out and just ride them down Main Street in Glendale on a Saturday afternoon.
His pumpkin harvest doesn't look too hot this year.
Yeah.
I got a nice Cobra Mustang GT 500.
Good looking car there. Again, in case you just joined us, we're coming to you from the Glendale Crossing Festival Parade. Mike Bell, Bobby Jack Murphy, and Mike Cummins. We're glad you're watching us today.
Ford.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a 74 Ford. I know this guy keeps this going all the time. And of course,
Jim Devine.
He is one of our favorites. Served our country in Vietnam and very active, of course.
If you want it done and done right, Jim Devine Allure.
Love those veterans. Got to have them.
Yes, indeed.
Appreciate all of our veterans, ones that have served and ones that are serving today. All right, looks like we got the Future Farmers of America coming up here.
The blue corduroy jackets.
Yeah. Did you ever wear one of them, Bobby Jack?
Actually, I had a blue blazer.
Blue blazer.
Yeah.
Whose was it?
That's the Central Hardin FFA, Future Farmers of America. Young ladies and young men.
Now here comes a hot rod.
Oh yeah, boy. That's a good looking car.
And Mr. Bell is passing candy as we stand here from our vantage point.
Oh, I'm not passing it right on. Oh, look at that.
Of course, we're hanging right outside. You know, you hear Walgreens is the corner of, healthy and happy.
Yeah.
We're at the corner of the whistle stop.
Fat and happy.
There we go.
Well, now here comes one of them radio stations, the Wolf.
The Wolf.
94.3 The Wolf.
Does a wolf and a cat get together?
How you doing?
There we go. And they're throwing candy at
Throwing
us.
candy at us. I wonder why, Bobby Jack.
A rumble seat.
I'm surprised Cale Tharp wasn't behind the wheel of that. He must have had something to do in Hodgenville today.
He'd have probably thrown rotten tomatoes at you, Bobby Jack.
Oh, Tricia wouldn't have allowed that. She's my friend.
All right,
Papaw's tractor.
Papaw's tractor there, good looking farm all. And then we got a Dodge Challenger coming up behind that.
Yeah. Challenger RT
Got
70.
Got them traction bars on her. Remember them traction bars, Bobby Jack?
I sure do.
Listen to that power.
Listen to that power. A lot of good looking tractors, cars, and trucks here at the Glendale Crossing Festival
A lot of
2017.
good-looking people too, brother.
Oh yeah, a lot of good people. We got a huge crowd here, and it's only about 10:30 in the morning.
Well, you were talking about our first responders earlier. First responders, the Central Kentucky Tea Party Patriots there honoring them.
Yeah.
And
Jack,
we
here
have.
comes some of your family.
Yeah, there comes some of Bobby Jack's relatives.
Well, you didn't know I was having a family reunion today. We're having lunch at the Whistle Stop.
Yeah.
Sinister Tombs.
Yeah.
In Eastview, Kentucky.
There you go. Bunch of good-looking fellows there now.
If you get an opportunity to check out Sinister Tombs, all their profits actually go to Hardin County charities, including their search and rescue.
Well, that's great to know that.
Is. Canine Search and Rescue. You can be scared for a very good fund, or for a very good cause, I should say.
All right, we got an old Ford here with a bunch of youngins on there. Throwing cans. Looks like Grandma and Grandma sitting in the resting chair.
They got the comfortable chair.
Yeah. Another one of them John Deeres, a poppin' John Deere.
And a little blue mixed in with that UK on top.
And then there goes some radio flyers. Oh, those are not great.
Well, now coming up here, Bobby Jack, coming up here is one of the littlest semis I've ever seen in my life.
Does it have 18 wheels? I got to find out.
Gotta have to count them there and find out.
Well, I don't think I can drive that guy. It'll take more than a CDL.
Yeah.
I don't think if I laid down on the tank, I don't think it could pull me.
I think it'll take some WD-40 and a CDL.
That is a good-looking little rig right there now.
Well, you're right. Do you need a CDL to drive that one, I wonder?
Glenn Milby, that's neat. Here comes the GMC.
Pulling a wagon.
Pulling a wagon.
With nothing on it. Maybe cornhole.
Well, here comes some more goons and goblins.
I think that's for the
Hill of Terror. The Hill of Terror.
Down in Bonneville, Kentucky. Nice purple jacket. I think Mr. Bell would look fine on the pulpit in that.
Yeah. The clown behind. I'm always clowning.
Loving their music there.
Ah, yes. You gotta love a clown.
Oh, yeah. You better love a clown. The Hill of Terror.
Much nice dental work done on the driver there.
Now, Bobby Jack, this next truck coming up through here, I believe you know about that. That's Big Cat.
Yeah, Big Cat 1055, Jordan Rivers.
Rivers.
He allows me to hang out with him in the mornings.
Hey, Jordan. How are you, man?
Jordan did a great interview.
Yeah.
On Thursday, I enjoyed being with him, talking about the festival.
That Jordan, he's a good guy.
He is. Charlie Steele, Joey, I was going to say Joey Jackson, but Benita Jean and Jim Garrison.
Challenger, and then we got
Now here's a modern day Challenger, and this one's packing a Hemi. We saw one of the earlier 70s.
Look out here, look out.
A Mustang ready to go.
Boy, he's ready.
He's raring to go.
Well, it says he doesn't play well with others on the windshield.
Yeah.
And we kind of got that indication.
Kind of got that indication. Now here comes an old case. He's got a good looking old case there.
Certainly does.
And he's got a shirt to match. I love that. Matching shirt. Got a Corvette slipping in there behind him.
Nice convertible Corvette.
Yeah.
55
It looks like
Chevy.
The Corvette looks like it's got a for sale sign in it. That would be nice for Mr. Bell.
Yeah.
He could ride Mike Cummins in the parade next year.
There we go. Now here comes a good looking Chevrolet there. I like that car.
It's 55.
That thing does look good.
55.
Bel Air.
They called that two-tone.
There's a sharp in it. Boy, he's got this sharp.
Well, now there's Chief Richard Peters of the Glendale Volunteer Fire Department.
I think he's in the middle just to stretch him out.
I think he's stretching them out.
Either that or he's displaying his bald head.
Yeah.
He does have quite a shine on it today.
I'd like to have one of those old Ford.
Yeah, boy, there were some good looking cars there.
Little rumble seat in
Rumble seat. Now, what was that for?
Yeah. Preachers ought to know what them rumble seats are for.
That's so neat.
And they must have came off the line behind one another. They got the same paint job.
Here comes a short bed.
Yeah, boy, that's a good looking old
short bed Ford.
Man, there are some fine looking vehicles there.
Aren't they nice?
Uh-oh. Got a miss in this one.
in there.
Got the nice blue color.
Another rumble seat.
Don't quote me on this, but I think Mr. Bell may be able to help. But when the Fords first started rolling off the assembly line, you had your choice of colors, black or black.
Black or black.
Black and black. Boy, those some fine looking cars.
Won't find any cup holders in them, though.
No, no cup holders. Nor will you find an FM radio in there.
One-sided on the windshield. Notice that?
See that. And you can actually just prop that front windshield out and get a little air underneath it.
My wife wouldn't be able to hit the brake.
Well, again, we're coming to you from the Glendale Crossing Festival Parade 2017, right here in historic Glendale. Mike Bell, Bobby Jack Murphy, and Mike Cummins.
I noticed on that 31 Ford, it was
Like at home.
from Rhode Island.
Back to the tractors now.
Back to the tractors.
Alice Chandler.
Love his cowboy hat there, too.
The tractors, they have an activity down in the bank parking lot today. They'll have some games and some trashing, just some projects down there, so the guys can do something while the wives shop.
Traffic Olympics, or Tractor Olympics, not
that's it.
We got a good crowd of people here already for the Glendale Crossing Festival. Happens every year, the third Saturday in October, Bobby Jack, right here in Glendale.
Another Alice Chalmers. The Chalmers are coming out today.
They are. And I noticed the guy driving one of those Alice Chandlers had an IH ball cap on, so I guess
He's amphibious.
nonpartisan.
Yeah, nonpartisan.
Now we got an Alice Chandler kind of holding things back here.
Well, you can't get through the crowd.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, don't mind the parade. Just stay in the middle of the road.
There you go.
We
You know,
came to shop.
yeah. Well, I want to thank all the people on the Glendale Crossing Festival Committee that puts on the festival every year, and also the Glendale Lions Club. They do a lot for the community of Glendale. Mike Bell's a member of the Lions Club. They do a lot for this little bitty community. Well, we have about 300 people here in Glendale, Mike.
If you count the cats.
And today we have about 20,000.
Yeah. And here is the winner of the Glendale Ugly Shirt Award. Passing by.
Yeah.
Oh, he wasn't a part of the parade.
No,
I'm sorry.
he wasn't.
All right. Send cards and letters and complaints to Mike Bell, Glendale Christian Church.
There you go.
Yeah, well, I'll get them anyway.
Another case following the Alice Tamblers.
It's amazing the stage of restoration on all the tractors.
Oh, yeah. We've got a good parade going here today. This is a long one.
And a guy seemed to be setting that case side saddle.
Yeah, he looked like it.
A John Deere pulling a float of pretty women.
Yeah.
All decorated for fall. And that's one of the reasons so many come to the Glendale.
Oh,
parade.
yeah.
So many fall ideas.
Yeah.
Oh, Junior Bruins.
The Junior Bruins.
People come down here to the Crossing Festival to shop for Christmas, and we just love them to come.
The General. A 1942 General.
Now here's a BF Avery. You don't see many of those BF Averys. That's a rare one there. That's a 1950 BF Avery. There's very few of them left in the country today, I'm sure.
A 31 Ford. I expect Bonnie and Clyde to crawl out of one of these. And
Look out now.
Cliff House in there. What do you say, Cliff? That's Cliff House. I know him.
In all this parade, Mike finally knew somebody.
Yeah. Oh, I know a couple of people, but not as many as you, Mike Bell.
No, I don't know anybody. Here comes Michael Hagan.
Yeah, another guy that lives down here in Glendale. He's a good old boy. Michael Hagan. He got a Suburban riding tractor on there.
It does. And one of the FFA boys decided to take another ride on a float.
Yeah.
And a few.
Nice.
All right, we got
70 Chevrolet pickup.
Yeah, sitting low.
Low rider.
Yeah. Low rider.
Thank you.
It's nice looking, isn't it? I see a pink elephant.
It's a great day for this
I've seen
parade.
pink elephants before.
I have too, but
But
not
it's
this
usually
early.
on Sunday morning before I go to church. A rat rod.
Yeah.
Those are becoming very popular.
They are very popular at all the car shows.
How are we? And I have been recognized, so I'll make sure I don't say anything negative about the vehicle.
Yeah.
And he's got
A 57 Chevrolet.
From Hodgenville Grill.
Now, where's the Hodgenville Grill?
It's over in Hodgenville.
in LaRue County.
Yeah, in LaRue County. And they say they've got good food there. I've never been able to get over there and eat. You know, me owning a restaurant, I love to eat at other restaurants.
Makes it tough to get out, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, because I put in a lot of hours.
Always wanted a 57 Ford, but I take a Chevy.
The high fins, very
How
recognizable.
are you?
Okay, we've got a little break in the parade here again. We're coming to you from the Glendale Crossing Festival 2017. Mr. Mike Bell, Mr. Bobby Jack Murphy from Big Cat 105 and Wacky Radio. I get to play around on Wacky Radio. I love it. And we're all out here today trying to see what kind of good time we can have in Glendale, Kentucky, and it's a good time.
Is it over?
It is certainly a good time today. No, we just got a break. We've got more to come for sure.
Oh, yeah. I see them coming down now. But we do invite you to come every third Saturday in October to historic Glendale. We invite you to come to Glendale any day. We love to have you.
You know, the festival started in 1976 when we had the celebration, and I told you Byron Crawford was the Grand Marshal, and there was probably 300 people here to that day. But it was a great day. And then we went to Quietus for a year, and we bought the park. And we had to have a means of raising funds, so we thought, well, we'll start it back. And so we started the festival back the next year in July, third Saturday of July. And who's coming? I can't see, guys.
People Ready. It's a True Blue company.
Oh, that's a True Blue company.
It says an easier way to work. I need to find out about that.
Living to, I thought an easier way to get to work or an easier way to work, because you're 2 blocks away. I don't think it'd get any easier for you.
But we had no concept it would grow like it has and produce like it does for so many people.
The Democratic Party
The
being
Democratic
recognized.
Party.
We'll probably have well over 20,000 people here today in Glendale.
Oh, yeah.
And this year we were voted second best one-day festival in the state by Kentucky Living Magazine. We thought that was a real honor.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of festivals are 2 days. Glendale's 1 day. And we draw so many people.
Know that man right there, Mr. Bell? How are you, sir? You knew he would be right behind the Democratic Party on
You
that
know,
one.
speaking of Democratic Party, a shout out to Diana Dalton. Diana's had a stroke, Lynn Dalton's wife, and she's recovering, but it's a hard process, and she's a great lady. So a shout out to Diana.
And we had the Hardin County GOP come by.
And then the Thompson.
Tudor and Debbie. Tudor and Debbie. I love that.
Now, that is a Nomad, is it not? 55 Nomad, Chevrolet
I
Nomad?
believe that's a Nomad. You got that right.
Need a couple of surfboards up on top.
Here
comes the
playing Beach
Chevy.
Boys. Another Chevrolet pickup truck.
Memory of Eric Yates.
First Lieutenant Eric D. Yates.
SS Camaro coming here. I love the days when they first came out.
Look at you get to contrast. You're looking at about a 69 Camaro and one of the newer models, new body styles right behind it, and nearly the same paint job.
And that one was driven by Doug Yates of Yates Body Shop, and he lives here in Glendale. Now here comes an old fire truck. OIH, International Harvester Fire Truck.
How do you know that?
Yeah, how do I know that?
My wife just, that bad thing, just tapped me on my back. I guess another bad joke.
Bobby Jack tell a bad joke? I wouldn't imagine that.
A VW micro minibus, is that what they call those?
Yeah, that's what they call that, and that's another local. That's one of the Hardy girls, and the Hardy building is right over here across the street from the Wilson stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
What you
Tina
call
Hardy.
peace and love. Tina Hardy there.
Tina Hardy.
Honk for peace.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And I believe we're coming to the end of the parade. This is our big Glendale fire truck. And yes, we are at the end of the parade.
We officially went down in the books for 2017.
And another great parade. And not a train.
Not a train.
Not a train. 2 years in a row, not a train.
We appreciate everybody being out at the Crossing Festival today. Thank you, Bobby Jack.
Glad to be here.
Thank you, Mr. Bell, as always. We've had a great time.
I'll meet you guys right back here a year
Next
from
year.
today.
That's right.
You got a date.
Got
Thank
it.
y'all for coming to Glendale, Kentucky.
And
Crossing
folks,
Festival.
enjoy the day. It's perfect. Thanks for coming.